Namaskar, Advait Money Matters daily video magazine, and we are together on 30th episode. Today's episode is almost concluding episode for previous 7 or 8 episode series where we have been discussing about one of the money principles, mind your own business. I highly recommend that if you have not watched previous 7 or 8 sessions, then go back and watch them. Then only this particular episode will make more sense. Today I am going to present a summary of all those 7 or 8 episodes, and I'll be covering them under 7 specific points. The first being that we have to differentiate between the word business in mind your own business and differentiate it from busyness. What is this busyness about? This busyness is about being busy, building your assets and buying assets only, regardless whether you are in a job or in a business. This particular point of being busy only with building assets and buying assets is so important that I will keep drilling it throughout today's sessions and perhaps in future also. So in our own mind, when we are reading Mind Your Own Business, what we have to hear is mind your own busyness, and it is busyness about building your assets and buying your assets. And mind you, we have discussed 4 categories of assets in previous episodes: Q, P, I and N. Q for qualities and qualifications, P for projects and profession, I for those financial instruments which is used for parking your money, and N stands for network, something that we discussed in yesterday's session. So let me say it once again that we have to get busy building assets and buying assets. Perhaps this will help some of us who have a job and may feel guilty that you have not started your business, because you see that most of the people who are in their own business are more prosperous, financially much well off, and even much of the financial literature talks about the recommendation that if you would like to become rich, you must do your own business, which I personally feel may be true as a general principle, but may or may not be really applicable for the case of a particular individual. That is where I feel that there is nothing wrong in keeping a job so long as your conscience is clear and so long as you distinguish between your profession and your business of buying and building your assets. Profession and your business can be 2 separate things. And if we have opted to stay with our job, and especially if we are young, then we have to mind these 3 rules. We have to keep our expenses low. A big no for spending money on buying luxuries and liabilities. We have seen why so in a couple of previous episodes. Do go back and watch them. And third is that you buy assets, build on all the 4 categories of assets that we have discussed so far. Be absolutely focused, and especially if we focus on our qualifications and qualities and on network and doing well inside our job, the P for profession as I mentioned, there wouldn't be any unwarranted crisis as such, both financially and from the job point of view. However, as I read somewhere on the internet, somewhere on the back of thought process, everyone should remember, job is a honeymoon till your boss is in love with you. We must know that I need to secure my own financial safety. And that is where the 4 categories of assets that I mentioned is important. That is where the rule that I'm trying to drill, get busy building assets, get busy buying assets, becomes important. I'll be honest with you and share with you that in the initial stage of my career, even I did not understand money. I also did not really have much fascination of money as a subject or as an instrument as such. And it is only a very slow, gradual inner journey that I went through, whereby I developed respect and love for the grace of being prosperous. And I recommend it to you also, that gradually develop the love and respect for the grace of being prosperous. Prosperity is not about money alone, and we will be discussing a lot about it as we go further in the Advait Money Matters video magazine. More about it as we go along. To give you a clue, today I know that in fact nobody is poor as such. I mean, nothing gives me right to call somebody poor or think that somebody is poor. In fact, nobody is poor. And I'll prove it in one of the forthcoming episodes. Yes, no one is poor. And to conclude the process of summary of previous 7 or 8 episodes, to conclude the principle of mind your own business, like I had promised in yesterday's session, I would like to rename this principle slightly. Instead of MYOB, mind your own business, where we tend to confuse the business with the business as an entity or business as an enterprise, and developing a guilt for not being in the business at times. And although I have altered the term business with busyness, getting busy building assets and getting busy buying assets, but still I would like to rename the principle altogether, and I'll prefer to call it ABBP, where ABBP stands for Asset Building and Buying Program. And if you'd like to call it, you can call it PABBP, where it stands for Personal Asset Building and Buying Program. It becomes very personal thing. I invite you to call it PABBP. With this, I'll request you once again to go back and watch all the previous 7 or 8 or 9 episodes where we have discussed this particular principle, mind your own business, or rather personal asset building and buying program. We have seen 4 categories of personal assets. We have seen the difference between the profession and business can be 2 different things. And we have seen how small steps taken with some discipline and some insights, diverting your income towards asset building rather than letting it go towards your expenses and liabilities, can change your financial situations, can change your financial wellness, secure your financials. Tomorrow, it being Sunday, we will take up a couple of questions from the participants, and I have selected 3 intelligent questions for tomorrow. We will meet tomorrow once again. Namaste.